Hare Krishna, welcome. Please join in the sloka recitation, 9th chapter, 28th sloka.
शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्मबन्धनैः सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि.
Please see how Krishna explains this sloka in a very elaborate manner. But this is a continuation. This is a continuation of the previous sloka what Krishna has told us and which you have seen. What did he say in the 27th sloka? He says, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you do, you actually do, or whatever you gift, or whatever tapasya you do, all those things you do it as a arpanam to me. That means dedication to me, dedicate to me. And he says, he is continuing, in this way, what are you following? You are following the principle of renunciation. That means that is not yours. Nama, not mine. That feeling will come to you. That means when I am eating and offering to him. When I am doing anything, I am offering to him. So that way, everything is renounced. You don't have the ownership, but you renounce the fruits to Krishna. And that's what he has been telling in that previous sloka. Then he says the effect is, you will be free from all the bindings of all the reactions to good and bad deeds which will come to you. It is unavoidable. Whenever we do anything, good or bad, the reactions are bound to follow you in this janma or next janma or next janma. So, but Krishna says you will come out of the bindings. So, there is a small example, we will say. You can say it's an anecdote or short story, very short story. A king wanted guidance from a guru to free himself from the samsara sagaram. Whatever is the bindings of this birth, this janma, this living, this life. He wanted to be free and he wanted the guidance of the guru for that. Then the guru said, you must follow exactly what I say. He said, yes. Then he asked to arrange both king's hands and his hands, tied separately of course. King's hands were tied and his hands also were tied. Then he said, I will now try to remove you from your bondage. He said, how Guruji, how you can do? Because your hands are tied, my hands are tied. So, the Guru explained, only a free man can get the king free from bondage. When the man who is trying to free himself is bound man, like the Guru is not free from bondage. That is the principle behind that. So, there is a very good joke that is coming from the bondage in a different way. Vishnu is asking Mr. Raghavendra, Raghav sir, what is the difference between wedding and welding? This is a funny combination of words. Where is wedding and where is welding? But Raghavendra is smart. He says there is a connection. He says, welding, when the metal is being joined to another metal, so normally steel only. There are sparks first. Then there is a welding job is being done, there are sparks. After the sparks, what happens? The bondage takes place. The binding takes place. He says, in a welding, sparks come first and then bonding is immediate. But in wedding, bonding is first. First bond happens. Then the sparks thereon. After that, the sparks in the married life take place. How is that? Hare Krishna.